Terrier faithful welcoming back to Nickerson Field for the first time since November 2nd of 2019.
And Boston University will take 1-0 lead here. Terriers go up.
What's up, everybody? I'm Laura Stickells, and welcome to episode 1 of my new show, This Is Terrier Town, your home for all things BU sports. I have an exciting season ahead for you all, and to kick things off, I think there's 2 Terrier freshmen that deserve a quick shout out. Men's soccer's Brian Hernandez took home the Patriot League Rookie of the Week title earlier this month after becoming the first BU freshman in 4 years to net 2 goals in a game.
The Terriers have tied the game on a shot from Brian Hernandez. It's his second, and it's from distance.
And field hockey's Peyton Anderson already has not 1, but 2 Patriot League Rookie of the Week titles of her own.
Here's Anderson, got blocked by Johnson, rebound try, score! Peyton Anderson ties the game.
Anderson currently leads her team with 14 points. And speaking of the new kids on ComAv, I met up with a few fall athletes to learn more about what they wish they knew when they first arrived on campus. Here's what they had to say.
I wish I knew how to layer. I don't know how cold Boston gets in the winter. I have this huge trench coat, but I have a sweater under, a hoodie, 2 shirts.
That is so cold. We don't have a winter like that back home. For the internationals that are coming to Boston, come pretty equipped.
If it's below 40 degrees, wear leggings or else Sally will yell at you. She wants no skin exposed because it's too cold. She doesn't want us to get hurt.
Definitely the East Campus dining hall. Just the quality of the food, just all the options and stuff.
Which dining halls are the best coming in? It's got to be Marciano's Commons all the way near West Room. Every lunch you go, it's just always something new. A different pasta or a different sandwich is really good. So they also like this nice kind of the stir fry station as well.
I honestly wish I knew that the chocolate milk in the West Campus dining hall is superior.
I wish I knew that a blue bike pass was mandatory. I've probably spent so much money on blue bikes. I should have just purchased the $50 pass.
Definitely buy a blue bike pass as soon as you get on campus, because it's the best way to explore the city and get anywhere you need in just a matter of minutes. I wish I knew how to get scrappy to be able to secure a spot on the BU bus. We got to get there early, and you might have to throw some elbows.
I wish I had a phone wallet for the back of my phone so that I didn't lose my student ID every other day.
Definitely get items of sleep and eat vitamin C and don't be late.
Get out and see Boston. It's such an amazing city and there's so much to do. So go to restaurants, go on tours, anything you can just to get out. Ooh, I would say Antico 4-0 in the North End, or anything in the North End. Their Italian food is delicious.
Honestly, I wish I knew Michaela my freshman year. She transferred here.
As a freshman, I wish I knew not to take anything for granted and that the girls and friends you meet are going to be your best friends for life.
I know coming in as a freshman, it might be kind of overwhelming, but kind of step outside your comfort zone and you'll enjoy it.
I wish I knew how fast 4 years went. Just enjoy every single moment that comes along with it.
Thanks for the advice, guys. I'll have to make sure I try out that West Campus chocolate milk. And I know the last day of summer is technically behind us, but before I start pulling out my fall sweaters, there's one last story from summer I need to sneak in. BU alum Julimar Avila set a personal best and national record when she represented Honduras in the 200-meter butterfly in Tokyo. But her road to the semifinal was totally chaotic. I sat down with Jules to learn more about her record-breaking swim and what it's like to be quarantined for 10 days in the Olympic Village. Here's her story.
Hi, Jules. Welcome to the show. Thank you so much for joining me and for being my inaugural guest.
Hi, thank you for having me.
We're excited to learn more about your Olympic experience, but first we want to start at the very beginning. Think back to that moment that you found out that you were the one that was going to be representing Honduras. What was that moment like for you?
Very unreal, mainly because I had been dreaming of representing Honduras since I was little. I had been representing them since I was 8 for my club team and then 11 internationally. And it's funny because my mom recently found a photo of me when I was little and I was 8, and it's what's your future dream? And it literally says me, I want to be an Olympic swimmer.
What did your parents say to you when you qualified?
Well, my mom cried. My mom was definitely crying. My dad was also emotional just because, again, representing the country that they're from and that I identify the most with. It was a dream come true for all of us because since I was little, like they've been the ones taking me to practice. They've been the ones when there were times I wanted to quit swimming, they were like, it's ultimately your decision, but we think that you actually do enjoy the sport, so why not keep trying? So they were also very proud and definitely ecstatic that it finally came to this moment.
So when you did arrive in Tokyo to finally have your Olympic moment, you mentioned to me that you were faced with an unexpected 10-day quarantine. Why did you have to quarantine for 10 days?
So I got there the 13th and I actually got there early because of a sports camp. And then coming like 2 days before the end of the camp, around the 17th, I had just finished a training session and they pulled me out of the water and they were like, don't like panic a little bit, but we're going to have to separate you from the group. You're going to have to be quarantined because somebody on your flight has tested positive. So I'm actually very blessed that I got there the 13th instead of getting there closer to my event because 14 days, like the 14th day was the day that I raced. But it was definitely a little bit stressful being extra quarantined those 10 days.
What did you do during those 10 days?
I was in my room a lot, obviously. Like when I got to the village, I would just kind of sit on my balcony and look out and be like, oh, I wonder what everybody's doing. But my coach was like, just stay focused. Like, obviously don't overthink anything. Everything happens for a reason. I talked to my parents a lot, talked to my friends. And then there were other days that they did let us swim, but we either went to like a different pool or we had separate transportation. On the days that I couldn't swim, I did dry land because obviously it'd be so difficult to go with like so many days without swimming and swim a 200 fly. So definitely a whirlwind of events and quite an enlightening experience, but at least I can say it was like something interesting.
You also mentioned to me that you spoke with the BU coaches during this time. Who did you talk to?
So I spoke with Jen, my coach Jen, and as well as Bill, Coach Bill. With Jen, my favorite line that she actually said, my friend Alex made like a compilation of videos of my friends wishing me good luck. And Jen had this line at the end that was like, you've worked so hard to get to the Olympics, celebrate being there with this swim. I was like, she's so right. Like, what's the point of me coming here and getting all nervous and stressing out and then like not enjoying the experience? Even when I was in quarantine, I was like, I'm so privileged to be in Japan. Even if I'm in my room, like I'm in Japan, I'm at the Olympics, I'm in the Olympic Village. So I really need to make the most of this and enjoy every second that I'm here.
If you want to know what it's like to swim a 200-meter butterfly after a 10-day hiatus, click the link here or go to goterriers.com for the full interview. I promise it's worth the watch. And the men's and women's lacrosse teams are out of season, but that did not stop them from getting in a good workout this weekend.
What's up, boys? Getting ready to bike the beach. The boys are juiced. 100 miles, here we come.
Both teams biked from Boston to Newport, Rhode Island, raising over $90,000 for autism awareness. Good job, guys. You certainly put my weekend spin class to shame. Well, that's all from us, but before I sign off, there's one last thing we need to celebrate. Fans are back. All of us on Babcock Street are so excited to finally have real people back in the stands. So if you haven't been out to a game yet, come out this weekend. Women's hockey takes on New Hampshire in their home opener, Saturday, 2 p.m. at Walter Brown. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.